Set to go at Giant Stadium. The two quarterbacks at the top, Manning and O'Sullivan, and Coughlin and Nolan, the two coaches. 52 degrees. The wind 60 miles an hour, but it swirls here at Giant Stadium, and that could be a factor as we take a look now at Antonio Pierce, a key man not playing today with the strained quad. The linebacker, tough to replace him.
Well, no question, and I had a chance to visit with a number of players while we were here on Friday, and to a man, they said that that's a huge loss for this football team, not just on the field, but getting guys lined up and then as an emotional leader as well.
So Carney will be kicking off. Lawrence Tynes announced during the week that he was going to be doing the kicking, but a little premature, so it'll be once again Carney and Allen Rawson back deep for the 49ers, and he returns from the 1 and brings it out to the 23-yard line, where the 49ers will go to work. Barry Sims for the 5th game will start for Jonas Jennings at right tackle. First down on the 23. And the handoff is to Frank Gore. And Gore knocked back for a loss by Chase Blackburn, making his first start in 3 years. So linebacker change as we look at the Giants, and that's the key. Not only Pierce out of there, but Jarris Wilkinson and Blackburn starting.
Yeah, with Jarris Wilkinson down, then Brian Keel is making his first NFL start, 4th-round pick out of BYU. So that linebacking core is certainly going to get tested with the likes of Frank Gore.
Loss of 2 yards, and a flag is thrown. And on the screen pass goes out to the new fullback Michael Robinson, and Robinson brings it out to the 28-yard line. So
don't get much there on first down. They got the penalty, it's declined, but 3rd down is where they have really struggled
on both sides of the ball. So it's 3rd down and 5, and O'Sullivan in trouble, and he goes down back at the 25-yard line, and Dave Tollefson getting the sack. He's been bothered by the sprained knee, and a loss of 7.
Well, this offensive line for San Francisco has been very inconsistent in pass protection. Justin Tuck is the one who is able to get the pressure and force J.T. O'Sullivan to step up, and then there were others to bring.
Be kicking, and Dominic Hickson will let it bounce, and it will go out of bounds. The Giants will have a good starting spot for them as their offense comes out. So Eli Manning, who suffered a bruised chest, and reports it's no problem, and there is the rest of the Giant offense, and a very solid offensive line, as good as there is in the league.
Well, they've played well as a group. They've been playing together for a while now, so it's what you would expect. And there was a time when I think that offensive line didn't get the respect and the appreciation that they probably deserve, but I think when you come off a Super Bowl championship like they have, that line's gotten a lot of credit this year.
First down on the 34, and Hitchcock, the fullback, splitting wide left. Manning with time, and the ball thrown off. 2nd down and 10, and the Giants come in with two tight ends. And there's Jacobs, and the 3 wide receivers line up to the left. 2nd and 12 from the 19, and here is Gore, and he's going to be knocked back. And Matthias Kiwanuka leading the charge, and a loss on the play of a yard for Frank Gore.
Well, they bring Michael Johnson, the safety, off the corner. You're going to see him. He's going to be cheating up here. And then he forces it back into Matthias Kiwanuka. I know in talking with Steve Spagnuolo the other day, he was very disappointed in the run defense. A lot was made of them not getting pressure on the quarterback. Very disappointed in their ability to stop the run against Cleveland. And they're going to have some run blitzes up in this ball game to try to keep Frank Gore from getting going.
And 3rd down and 13, and Mike Martz says pass. O'Sullivan stepping up, and he goes down. Giants with good coverage on the receivers downfield, and Fred Robbins picking up the sack for the Giants, his 5th sack in the last 5 games.
Fred Robbins may be having as good a year as anybody. He leads the team, as you said, Dick, in sacks, good coverage down the field. JT O'Sullivan really didn't have anywhere to go to the football, but even if he...
So Andy Lee will be kicking from the 5, and Dominic Hickson fields it and is hit immediately at the 46-yard on their 46. Brandon Jacobs. And he is at running back and at wide receiver. Trying to spread it around. First down on the 34. Manning with the short drop. Completes it to Amani Toomer again, 2 in a row, and gets about 9 yards. Setting up a second down and 1 or 2.
Well, he said he was going to try to get...
And a quick pace by the Giants defense. Toomer coming in 3rd on the team in receiving. Down and 2, and here is Jacobs. He'll get the first down. He'll get a lot more. Down the sideline and close to the end zone. Touchdown. "26-yard touchdown run by Brandon Jacobs, his 5th of the season."
I tell you, they made that drive look awfully easy. I'm not sure a 49er ever even got a hand on him. A good blocking up front on that right side, and a good job by Plexico Burris doing his job and getting Jacobs on the edge.
So a quick 6-0 lead, and the Giants didn't have to go that far. And here is John Carney with the extra point, and the kick is good. So it's just under 8 minutes remaining in the first quarter. The Giants take a 7-0 lead on Brandon Jacobs' 26-yard run. Set up the good field position, so in under 2 minutes they go 54 yards, and the longest run from scrimmage for Brandon Jacobs this year for the touchdown. And the Giants helped along by 2 completions to Amani Toomer. So John Carney will kick off for the Giants, and Alan Rawson back deep for the 49ers. This is a short kick. And on the run, Rawson at the 12. Dangerous kickoff returner. Wends his way and goes out of bounds at around the 33-yard line. Rookie Kenny Phillips making the play. We'll be right back to John in the first 2 possessions. JT O'Sullivan from the 34. Fires, and the pass is dropped at the 50-yard line by Vernon Davis, the tight end. Second down and 10. Now Gore goes out as a receiver, and the pass is caught by Frank Gore, and Gore getting into Giant territory. First down and 5 after the penalty on Justin Tuck, and the slant pass tipped, and unable to make the catch on the second chance was Josh Morgan, the rookie. And right now, problems than what they already have, and pressure on O'Sullivan. And this time he completes the pass, and going out of bounds, it'll be another first down for San Francisco. And the inside handoff to Delaney Walker, and the Giants were right there, and there'll be a loss on the play. And there you see Brian Keel, the 4th-round pick from BYU, making his first NFL start.
I'll tell you, it's interesting right now watching the New York Giants defensively. You know, they were so disappointed in their lack of a pass rush last week. Of course, that's what this Giants team has been built on. That's what took them to the World Championship last year, was the pass rush. They couldn't generate that last week, and we're seeing them using the linebackers more for both run blitzes as well as getting after JT O'Sullivan.
And that with 2 starting linebackers out of action. So second down and 13, and the screen to the tight end Davis, still on his feet and brought down at the 22. 3rd and long for the 49ers. Sullivan stepping up, and his pass and a little bit high, and going downfield was Frank Gore. James Butler, the strong safety, on the coverage. So it's 4th down, and the 49ers send their field goal team in. And Joe Nedney, despite the swirling winds, makes good on a 40-yard field goal, and the Giants now lead at 7-3. Brandon Jacobs and that Giant #1 offense coming up when we return. The Giants lead narrowed to 7-3 over the 49ers after Joe Nedney's field goal. And J.T. O'Sullivan, 4 of 7 for 49 yards as Nedney kicks off, and Ahmad Bradshaw coming up to return from the 8. Tripped up, and Bradshaw. The World Series starting Wednesday. Joe Buck, Tim McCarver will call the series for Fox. Eli Manning.
Sometimes that's very unsettling for a young player.
Got to be distracting. You're playing on the road and all, and there's Brandon Jacobs. And Jacobs.
Yeah, there he is. He gets up after the play was whistled dead, and well.
He took a charge.
Yeah, Madison Hedgecock. He went down, did down pretty well. Yeah, and that's the second guy that always gets caught, you know, in those situations.
The case, and here's Jacobs, flagged down again. And Nolan himself was an assistant coach here in New York. First down and 5. Manning will throw and get plenty of time, and going deep. Burris is down there, and a flag goes down as Burris was bumped by Nate Clemens downfield. As the flag is thrown at the 20.
Yeah, and even with that, they're going to give Nate Clemens a little help underneath. You can see they're doubling him, but even with the pass interference call, if the ball had been thrown more towards the post to where Plexico Burris could have gone.
3 successive penalties against the Niners on this drive. First down on the 19. Brandon Jacobs up the middle.
Very well.
Even play selection on this drive. Second down. Lining up to the right on second down and 12, and they go straight ahead to Brandon Jacobs.
Their head coach Mike Nolan, and we're seeing some of that frustration come out here early in this.
Underneath to Derek Ward, and Ward driving the defense back close to the first down but short of it, and it was Dashawn Goldson and Harris, the cornerback, who prevented the first down. So it'll be 4th down and about 1.
Well, I tell you, initially Derek Ward looked like he was going to get tackled just shortly after he caught that.
Jacobs came in the game, and now he goes out, and Ahmad Bradshaw becomes the running back number 44. 4th down and 1 at the 10. And the pitch goes to Bradshaw. He's got the first down for the Giants inside the 10, bringing up 1st and goal.
Yeah, that's a good example of Ahmad Bradshaw's toughness. Not a real big guy. He's only 5'9", about 195 pounds, and you would expect them to sweep the ball to the outside, but as soon as he sees the lane, you can tell right there, he puts his foot in the ground and gets going north and south. Does not
the number physically on the 49ers on both sides of the ball. 1st and goal, and here is Brandon Jacobs getting inside the 5 and close to the 2. And that will be the last play of the first quarter as Takeo Spikes prevented Jacobs from going in. That is the end of the quarter as Ward gets close to the first down. Giants lead the 49ers 7-3 after 1. First play of the second quarter, 2nd and goal from the 2, and Brandon Jacobs gets in for the touchdown, his 2nd of the game.
Now, 265 pounds is hard to get to the ground. We saw it on the first down run, how he just keeps his legs moving forward. Does a good job after contact. I mean, they hit him in the hole right there, but he's a hard guy to get to the ground, you know, once you make contact.
Second tight end, H-back, and now a returner as John Carney puts it in the air. And Walker from the 4. And trail here. First down at the 26. Frank Gore out to the
this year. They've had a lot of turnovers. That's the downside, but they have been able to move the football.
Second down and 7, and O'Sullivan fires, and it's caught at the 42 by Josh Morgan, the rookie from Virginia Tech, and he's a wide receiver that the 49ers want to get into the mix quickly.
Get his share of work today.
13-yard gain and shifting by the 49ers. First down at the 43. And here's Gore on the hand, and bringing him down is Chase.
What he also averaged last year during the 07 season.
He goes in motion to the left, Troy, on second down and 5. Empty backfield, and the pass caught, and Josh Morgan
for the St. Louis Rams, which is really saying something.
High praise indeed. So from the 38, here's the slant, and the pass is caught by Isaac Bruce, and we talk yards on the last play, so it's 2nd and 2 on the Giant 30. And a straight drop this time, and going deep for Morgan in the end zone, a touchdown. Aaron Ross defending the rookie Josh Morgan. Another short kick. Bradshaw at the 8. And stumbles and is put down. First down for the Giants. Hand off to Derek Ward. Clocks are operative. It'll be 2nd down and 11 at the 21 after the delay. Manning getting good protection. And on the run, trying to get it to Burris. Contact again, but incidental. Manning drills it, and it's caught by Burris. First catch of the day for Plexico to the 35 and a first down, picking up 14. The one-game suspension last week. Handoff to Derek Ward, and close to a first down at the 46-yard line. Rich Sias.
And on that last run, he showed great patience as well.
Huge rushing edge for the Giants, so first down, and this pass is caught by Steve Smith, and another first down as the 49ers gambling out of the secondary, trying to pick it off, and it was Donald Strickland and of San Francisco. Pressure on, and the quick pass to Burris, who makes the catch and is hit immediately at the 39. He's been right on the money. 2nd down and 6. Here's Ward, and Ward is bottled, going for Burris, and Burris holds on, and a flag goes down. And it's almost a jump ball situation. The flag is down, and they're going to call offensive pass interference on Plexico Burris against Nate Clemens.
Pass interference, number 17, offense. 10-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
Well, you see Nate Clemens, he squats down right at the 5-yard mark and gets physical with Plexico Burris, but I really didn't see anything, Dick, that warranted offensive pass interference. Contact was initiated by Nate Clemens, and he was well within the range of being able to do that, but once he let Plexico Burris go, I didn't see.
On their side of the football field, on their 48. Manning on the screen to Ward. And Ward is tripped. So Plexico Burris waiting the next series for the Giants. Ray McDonald leaving and going into the dressing room. Frank Gore has gained only 8 yards on 5 tries. Play action for J.T. O'Sullivan on first down, and Gore with the catch and gets the first down. Superb play, really intense rivals. So it'll be first down back at the 15, 1st and 10. And Gore will handle it and get hit after a gain of about a yard by Danny Clark.
Burris and asking him, what are you doing? And there's no secret that this has been a pretty tough relationship, to say the least, between these two individuals.
Suspended for 2 weeks and 1 game. 2nd down and 9. O'Sullivan with a lot of time and had an open Isaac Bruce downfield. Butler was the closest to him and couldn't hit the target.
Yeah, and that's the throw that you've just got to be able to hit. I mean, a really good route there by Ice.
Looking to halt the 49ers here and get good field position. 3rd and 9. O'Sullivan going up again, and this time overthrowing Morgan. Looked like he had stopped his route. So Andy Lee will punt from in. 5. Good kick by Lee. And Hickson is down. So good. Back here at Giant Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, Dick Stockton along with Troy Aikman and Pam Oliver and J.T. O'Sullivan mulling things over. Does have a touchdown pass, but as Troy mentioned, a rocky last possession. So the Giants with a first down on their 33. Brandon Jacobs is in at tailback. Gets the pitch. And can't get away from Nate Clemens going into that one. Steelers leading 10-0. 2nd down and 13. Manning will swing it out to Brandon Jacobs, and he is tripped up by Clemens. Here's 3rd down and 7. Manning gets hit, and the ball's batted up. It'll be an incompleted pass. So Jeff Feagles will kick for the 3rd time. Feagles 42 years of age, and Nate Clemens, who's considerably younger, back to receive the punt inside the 15, and not much room as Clemens goes down. Well, this NFC East, and we have touched upon it, and a lot of people didn't think the Redskins
teams are still in a great position. Obviously, it's early, but the division.
Here comes the blitz, picked up, and on first down, the pass is intercepted by Michael Johnson. And Johnson is tackled inside the 10-yard line by Michael Robinson. And a big turnover to the distraught look of Mike Martz, giving the Giants a big opportunity.
Now, this has been what has plagued J.T. O'Sullivan. He'll make some good throws, and then he just makes some awful decisions. He just never sees Michael Johnson. And, you know, I don't know that he would have been able to get it there anyway, but, you know, it looked like he just kind of threw it out there. And there's Michael Johnson. He wasn't disguising anything. I mean, if you're going to throw that route, you got to know who can get underneath it to make the play. And in that coverage, it was Michael Johnson. And that just points to the inexperience of J.T. O'Sullivan. He's just not his NFL career.
1st and goal at the 9. And here is Jacobs getting to the 5. That was only the 3rd turnover forced by the Giants this year. And all have 2nd and goal at the 5. Clemens matched up at the bottom with Plexico Burris. Toomer going in motion. And again, it's Jacobs. And Jacobs getting down close.
Fox is sponsored by the...
Get the ball up to him in the corner.
Burris on the fade. And the pass incomplete.
Defense.
21-yard field goal attempt is good. And the Giants stretch their lead to 17-10. Carney now 13 for 13 on the year. Well, coming up on the Visa here with us, handling the booth, John Carney kicking off, and deep is Delaney Walker coming up on the 10 to return. And finally brought down and knocked out of bounds. And the whistle blows. 76ers won the NBA title. J.T. O'Sullivan, who can run on first down, gets a few extra yards and winds up at the 44.
Would not have a spy defender on him.
49ers have 3 timeouts left, and the pass to Frank Gore, and Gore makes teams. By the way, O'Sullivan is the 2nd leading rusher for the 49ers, and now Gore moves. First down and 15 on the 47 of New York. O'Sullivan's pass, and it's caught down to the 20. Isaac Bruce. How about the Cowboys still trailing 21-7 under 2 minutes to go in St. Louis. And a first down, and this pass into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Michael Johnson with his 2nd interception foils a big 49er opportunity.
Well, J.T. O'Sullivan just got a little green. On that one, the way that the play was designed, Frank Gore is where this ball should have gone. He's got a good matchup. There's the seam. He would have gotten it at least to the 10-yard line, but instead, J.T. O'Sullivan forces one down the middle with two defenders. There was no chance of that one being completed.
Arnaz Battle was the man he wanted to get it to, but he was well blanketed in the back of the end zone. So the second interception of the game for Michael Johnson, and the Giants have it at the 20.
Well, sometimes you get a young quarterback and they predetermine. And not that J.T. O'Sullivan is that young. He's in his 6th year. He just hasn't played a lot. But you get a guy who predetermines where he's going with the football, and that's what it looked like he did there.
He was the backup to John Kitna in Detroit last year. That's the end of the first half. The Giants lead the 49ers 17-10. Stay tuned. The NFL on Fox will continue after a word from your local Fox station. Second half is underway here in East Rutherford on a chilly but sunny day. Bradshaw from the goal line, straight ahead, and Bradshaw, Jacobs. And a timeout call. And 8 on the 45 of San Francisco. Brandon Jacobs dives forward. 3 receivers to the left, and Derek Ward in the backfield. 3rd down and 7. Manning's pass, and it's knocked away and nearly intercepted by Harris.
Job on 3rd down and getting off the field.
Feagles the best ever, kicking it inside the 20, and a fair catch called for by Arnaz Battle inside the 20. So that's why Feagles, at 42 years old in his 21st season, still as valuable as ever. We'll be back. 11. Late entry to the backfield, and Frank Gore, 4th leading rusher in the league, picking up a
to do that, and they've attempted that on this possession, but they've just not gotten the production that we have seen from them throughout much of this season.
And Gore loses the handle. Scramble. And the Giants will get it. Costly fumble by Frank Gore, and the Giants recover inside the 49ers 20. And it was Mathias Kiwanuka who came up with the ball, and a huge turnover.
Yeah, nobody even had to hit anyone in order for the ball to come loose. It was just a problem with the exchange there with O'Sullivan and Gore. And the ball on the ground, Mathias Kiwanuka is able to make a play. Now you give the ball back to the New York Giants in the red zone already inside the 20-yard line. And those are the types of things that, obviously you don't win football games when you're doing that. When you're turning the ball over on your lead to losing football games.
First down on the 18 following the turnover, and Manning, and incomplete going to the fumble. So 2nd down and 10. Giants leading by 7. Brandon Jacobs flagged down, and Jacobs close to the first down, maybe short by a yard, but they're 23. Play clock running down. They just get it off in time, and Manning steps up, completes the pass to Steve Smith, and Smith is tackled just inside the 15 by Patrick Willis. Jacobs, he had been in there, Ward, for the last play. 3rd and 6. Eli Manning's pass, and it's caught by Amani Toomer, and the first down just outside the 5. 3rd play action. Manning's toss. Burris has it. Touchdown. Six-yard touchdown pass, and Eli Manning's first of the game, and the Giants extend their lead.
Yeah, and this time it looked like Nate Clemens could have been called for pass interference. You're going to see Burris. He gets to the inside off of play action. There's some holding going on there. But once Burris got inside of Clemens, really then it was just a matter of Eli Manning being able to put the ball somewhere where he could make the play.
And 44-year-old John Carney with the extra point, and the Giants now lead 24-10. Plexico Burris, second touchdown catch in as many games, extends the Giant lead to 2 touchdowns. Kickoff. Delaney Walker returning for the 49ers. Breaks one tackle and brings it out nicely to the 34-yard line. A flag is 3 turnovers. J.T. O'Sullivan credited with that fumble. Gore didn't have possession. Now on first down, in trouble again, and down he goes. Barry Cofield comes up with the sack.
We can tell right now that J.T. O'Sullivan, he's just a little confused right now in the pocket, not real clear exactly where he wants to go with the football. He's feeling pressure. He's had some pressure on him throughout the ball game, and when that happens, you don't trust that things are going to hold up. Now, obviously, when you start moving around within the pocket, guys are going to be able to come off some blocks, but I don't know that J.T. O'Sullivan, and part of it's due when you throw the interceptions as well, really trust what he's seeing out of this defense.
Third time that O'Sullivan's been sacked, loss of 1. Second down and 11, and the pass behind.
And he still puts up numbers like that week in and week out.
Third and 11, and on the slant, Arnaz Battle in stride gets the first down. Both sides of the ball this year. And a first down and a quick toss caught by Josh Morgan, and he'll have another first down, just edging.
Order some quick drops, 3-step drops to get the ball out.
13 more passes than runs, and here is Gore on the run, cut down from behind, and it was Dave Tollefson who has come on to play a solid game, and a loss of 3 yards for Gore.
Tollefson
out of the game just before that, and now the screen pass, but falling down was Gore, and the pass incomplete. So Tuck took himself out, and here's why. Took a helmet from James Butler, it appeared. And he's back. Another third and long, 3rd and 13. Gore going in motion to the top. O'Sullivan's pass, and it's incomplete. Battle, the intended receiver, and 4th.
Do anything you need. The Jackal's presence continues to be a destabilizing influence. Orders are to terminate. Tell me you don't.
They have not looked very good, 2-4, and that's where they were the previous 2 seasons as well after 6 games.
Third down and 10, still from the 20, and Manning flips it to Derek Ward. Ward is going to get the first down, and a lot more into 49er territory. Derek Ward on 3rd down and 10 winds up at the 45 of the 49ers, a gain of 35.
Yeah, and although San Francisco's been doing a good job overall defensively on 3rd down, these are the things that have hurt them throughout the season. They get them into 3rd and long, and all it is a screen play there. But they're able to get a body on a body, the Giants are, and create some pretty good running lane for Derek Ward, and it turns into not only a first down, but an awfully big game.
And a big job by Chris Snee, that whole offensive line at the top of their game. First down, and Ahmad Bradshaw gets inside the 40-yard line, and right now let's go out to LA, and the Rams looking for their 2nd win in a row. 2nd and 3 on the 49ers 38, and it's Bradshaw in the lineup. There's Goldson from the 38 of San Francisco. Manning pump fakes and going deep, and flags fly. Toomer got tangled up with Walt Harris, and a penalty marker thrown. The first down on the 25. Bradshaw checking back in. and gets the handoff and bursts through an opening and gets the first down. Big run by Bradshaw. Now a loose ball, and the 49ers have it. Nate Clemens, and he'll go out of bounds. And a flag will go down at the 10-yard line.
Well, here's the end of the play. See when the ball comes out. And is he down? The knee is going that way. It looked like that's going to be close, because if it's anything other than your foot, if your ankle or shin or anything else is on the ground.
The ruling on the field was a fumble, recovery by the defense, first down San Francisco. After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 60, New York. That'll be 15 yards, first down.
And Tom Coughlin, he's got the red flag out. My guess is that he's going to go ahead and challenge this one.
No question about that.
Certainly close enough to challenge. We're taking a look now. Anything other than your foot or hand on the ground is considered down. This is the area right down here that you got to take a look at and see, is his shin on the ground prior to the ball coming loose.
New York is challenging the ruling on the field that the runner was not down by contact.
And the Giants pointing up to the video atop the stadium, and they appear, Troy, to be confident that they're going to win the challenge by their body language. And there you see Walt Anderson talking things over with Tom Coughlin. Looks like he's ready.
After reviewing the play, the runner's left shin was down at the 8-yard line before he loses control of the ball.
Shin was down.
New York will not be charged with a timeout. However, the personal foul against number 60 will be enforced. New York made the line to gain. It will be 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line.
Sean O'Hara, who is in the hospital with infection. Let's see it.
Yeah, that's Sean O'Hara, and that's after the play. He's out of bounds, obviously. You know, those offensive linemen, it's so rare that they get to actually go after.
As a result of the penalty, the ball is out to 23. Bradshaw is in the backfield as we wind down to 3 minutes to go in the third. First down, Giants. Manning, pump fakes, batted in the air, incomplete. Second down and 10. And the quick out to Hickson. First catch.
Passes, but his completion percentage for the season is up dramatically from where it had been coming into this year.
Sacked only 6 times coming into the game. 3rd and 4, and here comes the pressure and having to get rid of it in a hurry. Incomplete. Burris. What attempt. Carney connected from 21 yards earlier, and is blocked and is picked up. And here come the 49ers. Nate Clemens going all the way. There's no flag down, and Clemens will take it into the end zone for the touchdown. Big turn of events here as Nate Clemens goes the distance, 74 yards.
Well, the special teams is the best thing that the 49ers have going. This is what happened last week as well that allowed them to get back into that ball game. I couldn't quite exactly see who got their hand on the ball there, but Nate Clemens in a position coming off the edge. The ball goes to him, and he's able to run it the rest of the way for the touchdown. You know, in a game that the New York Giants have really dominated, and getting ready to add 3 more points, and that's a 10-point swing. You go from 3 points to New York to all of a sudden 7 points to the 49ers.
And Joe Nedney with the extra point, and now the 49ers are only 1 touchdown back. And it appeared before the block that Fiegels had bobbled the snap, allowing the 49ers to come in, and we'll see who got a hand on it.
Oh, it was Manny Lawson, and you know, he didn't use anybody's back in order to jump up and block that one. He jumped clean over the line.
And Clemens went 74 yards for the big touchdown to bring the 49ers to within 7.
I mean, that was a pretty athletic move that for New York becomes very critical.
You don't want to give a team hope, and that's what the Giants have done. They get the ball at the 41, and Brandon Jacobs with the carry picks up a couple. Have narrowed the Giant lead to 24-17. The Giants have a 2nd and 8 on the 43. And Brandon Jacobs, who has scored 2 touchdowns, is about 1.5 yards shy of the first down. Here's the big play moments ago. Remaining in the 3rd, and it's 3rd and 2 near midfield for the Giants. Manning with a quick throw, and it's picked off, but a flag. And the penalty marker before the play got underway.
Offside, number 99, defense. Unabated to the quarterback. 5-yard penalty, first down.
So Manning lost. Manning stepping up and going deep for Burris. And on the 46 of San Francisco, Ahmad Bradshaw with the carry, picking up 1 yard. So O'Sullivan's been sacked 3 times, Troy. They've turned it over. He has 3 times. Frank Gore, their outstanding running back.
Loss, but whenever you can get a return for a touchdown, a goal block for a touchdown, I mean, that's huge.
3rd down and 9 from the 45. Manning's pass, and it is caught. It should be a first down. Steve Smith on the receiving end.
I tell you, that was a pretty generous spot right there for Steve.
First down on the 35 of San Francisco. And whistle, and the Giants particularly got caught. I'll underscore that. 1st and 15. Manning's pass caught by Smith, and he goes down just inside the 30. Donald
kept it interesting for him.
2nd and 5. Manning under pressure, and it's batted in the air. And I'll tell you, 5 on the 30. Manning on the designed rollout. Incomplete. Intended for Amani Toomer. 48-yard field goal. He's 1 for 2, and of course the last one blocked and returned for a touchdown. And the kick is good. John Carney with a 3-pointer, and the Giants now lead it 27-17. Carney, who's made all but 1 this year. To the 49ers. Still early in the 4th quarter, and the Giants up by 10. Delaney Walker back to receive, but it's going to be a short kick picked up at the 25-yard line by Kentwan Balmer, the rookie defensive end, and he...
You don't come across too many Joe Montana rookie cards either.
And trapped behind the line is Frank Gore by Justin Tuck. Good play by Tuck. And now let's go out to L.A. Game break. Kurt Menefee.
Looks like
Frank Gore only 12 yards on 10 rushes. Came in 4th in the league in rushing. 2nd down and 12. Flag is down. O'Sullivan buying time. And he goes out of bounds. The flag is thrown.
Well, Robbins early.
And this time Robbins jumps. Let's see if he was drawn. 49ers bearing the brunt to 124 yards. 2nd down and 7. O'Sullivan stepping up, being chased, in trouble, and loses the ball. It's a free ball. And the 49ers cover back on the 22. It was Chase Blackburn who knocked it away, and it was Barry Sims, the right tackle, who made the recovery.
Ended up losing that game to the Philadelphia Eagles, and he's just careless with the football. He's got it out, and when you've got defenders who are coming in on you, you've got to be able to tuck it, either throw it away, and he could have thrown it away very easily at that point, but he didn't. He did not. And if you're not going to do that, then you've got to be able to secure the football.
So Chase Blackburn starting for Antonio Pierce. Big loss for the Giants. Blackburn has played well. 3rd down and 20. And this pass is going to be caught by Arnaz Battle, and the forward progress will give him the first down. Sullivan rolling out and going deep for Morgan, and the rookie from Virginia Tech does not hold on. Second down and 10. 9 minutes remaining in the fourth. Pitch to Gore off the left side, and the Giants are there to meet him, led by Matthias Kiwanuka and Chase Blackburn. Well, coming up after our game, it's the
11 rushes, 11 yards. It's probably been a long time since he's had a day this bad.
Taking him out of the game totally. And here's O'Sullivan. Very nearly let it go, and now nowhere to go, and will be about 5 yards. And he has that ability. He is the second leading rusher at 119 yards behind Gore. So Andy Lee into punt, and Dominic Hickson is back for the Giants. Hickson will let it bounce, and it takes a giant hop, and the 49ers touch the ball. New York taking over first and 10 on the 24, leading by 10. Brandon Jacobs trying to go outside and wrestle down. And a Giant victory would extend their lead to a game and a half over the Cowboys. Loss of 4 on the last play. And Manning with time, and the ball knocked away. Manning 15 of 30, 156 yards and a touchdown. And here's Ahmad Bradshaw. And Bradshaw gets it out to the 15. Now we're talking about the Cowboys
and the Eagles. You know, they're in a position to where they can really stomp on Dallas right now if they're able to win the games they should win.
Here is Ward. And Ward is tackled at the 28.
Wrapping up at some point.
Jeff Fiegels with the kick. Arnaz Battle. Good kick by Fiegels. Battle at the 22. And try to reverse his direction. But Dominic Hickson with a terrific special teams play. And the 49ers will have to start from around the 20. Game 1 of that city has won. They want to break it. First down. O'Sullivan has it knocked away. Loose ball, flag down, kicked away, and kicked out of the end zone by Morgan. So we have 3 flags down. And it was Justin Tuck who initially slapped the ball away from J.T. O'Sullivan.
Well, we'll see how they sort through this one, but you know, it kind of goes back. J.T. O'Sullivan coming into this game, he was tied for the most fumbles in the NFL, and he'll still have the lead when this game's over. But you've just got to know when there's people coming in, and that's, you know, these defensive linemen we talk about, especially Justin Tuck. You know, he's one of the best in the league.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both against the offense. Holding number 65, that penalty is declined. Illegally kicking the ball in the end zone, number 84, that play results in a safety.
When they say 2 penalties against the offense, that's not a good thing when you're backed up around your own 10-yard line. Here it is. It's a safety.
Yeah, and probably a good play by Josh Morgan. I mean, if he goes and recovers it, it's going to be a safety as well. And you know, rather than give the Giants a chance to recover it for a touchdown, but you know, it all started obviously with the fumble by J.T. O'Sullivan. And
boy, you see that look on Mike Nolan exhaling before after that play was over. Hickson is back. And this is a free kick. And it's Andy Lee who will do the honors. Ahmad Bradshaw will field it at the 17. Tough to bring down. Bradshaw. Want to welcome the viewers who have just joined us to Giants Stadium in East. One interception by Michael Johnson. He picked off 2 in the game. Fumbles, and then just a loose ball and kicked out of the end zone by Josh Morgan, resulting in a safety. And the 49ers down by 12. Out. Second down and 9 at the 39 of the Giants. Bradshaw.
just his 7th NFL start. Whether or not he's going to go on to be a great quarterback, I don't know about that. If he keeps fumbling the way he has and turning the ball over, he won't be.
Well, Bradshaw fumbled right there, and the 49ers appear to have recovered. And they say the Giants got it last. Manny Lawson forced it, and it looked like a 49er was ready to pounce on it.
Well, that's a concern, and it has to be for Tom Coughlin right now, the way that Ahmad Bradshaw has fumbled the football. Now, the other one, he was ruled down by contact, but when you get there, you've got to start protecting the football. We've seen that, and you're just not going to play in this league very long as a running back or a quarterback or any position for those guys that carry the ball. They've got to do a better job of protecting it. This game really has been pretty sloppy by both clubs.
Arnaz Battle is back, and Jeff Feagles will punt. With 2:33 to go in the 4th quarter. And it will stay in the field of play, and the Giants will down it at the 4. Look like Hickson once again. Well, while we have a chance, today's game being produced by Richie, good running back. First down from the 20, caught by Josh Morgan. First down and out of bounds.
There was nothing that Mike Nolan could do in terms of hiring a quality offensive coordinator, and they got set back last year in that department.
And getting set down is J.T. O'Sullivan, and a fumble on the play. It was Justin Tuck. Knocked the ball away. And the 2-minute warning here. Giants headed for another victory. And the Giants leading 29-17. Second down and 20. O'Sullivan off balance, and the pass incomplete, intended for Arnaz Battle.
Giants, you're right, they didn't play great either. And when you look at their schedule, I mean, they've got the tough part of their schedule coming up as well.
Pass is caught by Michael Robinson, and he is stopped at the 30.
And they're going to go on and win this ball game, but not a great performance certainly by the club overall.
4th down and 12. O'Sullivan being chased and stepping out of bounds. But the win over Seattle in overtime, now what does that look like with Seattle having their problems? And the Giants, who had won their last 12 road games before losing to Cleveland on Monday, will try to start a new one in Pittsburgh. And for Mike Nolan and the 49ers, that's their schedule. They got the Seahawks at home and then the bye week.
Well, it's been a tough year. It's been a tough 4 years. He's been in this league a long time and has great respect by those of us that have been in the business.
And that'll do it. So Brandon Jacobs scores 2 touchdowns. Eli Manning throws for 1. There was a blocked field goal for a touchdown by the 49ers, and a safety. Had just about everything today. And a convincing win by the Giants. Never really pressed except at 24-17. So the final score, the Giants 29, the 49ers 17. We'll be back here after these messages.